Good evening and welcome. My name is George Skestos, President of the CMA Board of Trustees. Thank you everyone for being here tonight, near and far, in support of the Columbus Museum of Art. And I would like to take a moment to thank the Art Celebration Host Committee, the museum staff, and all the generous sponsors. It's your advocacy, support, and commitment that allows the museum to be resilient in this challenging time. We have a very special performance by a local rising star. It's truly my honor to introduce you to Cynthia Amoa. Cynthia is a spoken word poet and educator originally from Ghana. She completed her MFA at the New School, where she was cited for excellence in poetry and has been featured on the stages of TEDx Drew University and TEDx Ohio State University, among others. Her writing and performance often concern the foraging questions that have to do with identity and belonging, with displacement, migration, and uprootedness. She currently resides in Columbus with her family, where she facilitates workshops in poetry, positive thinking, confidence building, and the power of using our voice. Through her literary works and performance, Cynthia aspires to leave an indelible mark on the way in which she discusses race, gender, and social justice. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Cynthia Amoa.
Good evening. I'm so thrilled to be here and excited to share a poem that I've dedicated to a group of amazing young girls back home in Ghana, where I'm from. These girls changed my life, and they taught me that art can be a symbol for resilience and hope only if we dare to believe. And so this piece is entitled Fireflies for the GEMS Project and the brave-spirited girls at Mamprobi Basic School in Ghana. There were girls, 40, 50, 60 of them, school children fixing their gaze, looking for something to look at, stalking the red dirt like they were marching towards something they could finally hold. They looked at me like I knew what I came to say, like if I spoke a poem, they would at last find theirs, something to press their finger creases into. I opened my mouth, a mess of American English, broken tree, a forced Ghanaian accent, and though dismayed in the moment, I troubled myself to believe. This is what happens when I hold the sun under my tongue too long. I spoke more and believed. I dare you to tell me my poetry hasn't danced enough. Poetry brought me to the room that day in Mamprobi, but hope kept me there. And this is what we make of ourselves, those of us who create magic with the light we hold in the center of our palms. Behold, a tethering, teeming kind of flame, a soft glow in the dusk, a sun-colored courage, a sort of magic you cannot cover up. Us artists, people, creatives, friends, we break open ourselves. We are the lighthouse. We are the possibility. It is true that movements were forged in the fire of what we hold in our palms. And on that Saturday afternoon in Mamprobi, the sky broke open and heaven came down. There were girls, 40, 50, 60 of them in the room dreaming. We clapped and sang a secret of a song. We giggled our bellies about boys and danced a loose magic like bent toes and cotton socks tucked safe into shiny black shoes. And we were floating too, dared to believe in the light while we still had it. The light and art, the resilience, the hope. There is no mountaintop worth seeing without it. It is what holds us together, what keeps ourselves alive, our hearts drumming. And for all the righteous of us, all the souls of us, all the make room for us, all the love of us, all the resilience of us, gathering to exhale, breathe, and find our way out of the darkness. Call it what you will, but we are artists. Fireflies dancing, a light singing and singing. This too is a beginning. You can start here. And I know there is not much usually in the position of the body, but there was always something. So we raise our hands to the sky, carrying a fistful of fireflies. Sometimes we are the poets. Sometimes we are the poems. Always we have to create. It is the only chance the bars are going to break. We are the now. We are every song that we've ever sung, singing we shall overcome. And then a bright-eyed girl in Mamprobi with a green dress and a brown face no different from mine raised her voice to ask a strange question. What joy do you belong to? And though dismayed in the moment, I said, this joy comes from nowhere in particular, except maybe the stars.